Well, um, how is everybody doing tonight? I'm doing good. So I just came on here to wish my mom a happy birthday, and um she would have been 53 today. Um Hi boy with no face and hi verbal. Um my mom was very outgoing, very talented. She had a great, um, a very great singing voice, and um, she was very, like I said, she was very talented, and she had a great singing voice. Which I can't sing worth the shit, so I don't even try. Um, so I've been just really thanked myself. Um, haven't really done much because I'm pretty sad today. Um, but um, I mean, it'll get better, I'm sure. But just you know, um, oh, she was also a really good cook, and she um she loved Big Macs with extra tartar sauce. She hi GD, hey DDT, um, and she um she was a very good cook, and she yeah, I like Big Macs too, but she always had to have hers with extra tartar sauce. And she made some really good recipes, and she she was very outgoing, I could say. Um, she raised all three of us, and I think she did a pretty good job. I mean, not to say that I'm in the best place right now, but I mean, technically speaking, I sad part is I wasn't even supposed to be born. They found me last minutely. Um, because I was more hidden, I guess. And, you know, so, yes, everybody says that. Um, a boy with no face. And I couldn't walk at a normal age. Um, and for the first few years of my life, I had to use sign language to talk, and I had to have ankle braces. I didn't start walking until I was, I believe, 6 years old. And then I had to use I had ankle braces and a walker. Um, as well as I had a tracheotomy, and see, me and my sister, who is my twin, were born 2 minutes apart. She's 2 minutes older, and um and me and my sister, we had the same mom and dad, but my brother has a different dad. We all have the same mom, and thank you. Um, a boy with no face. Um, we are identical mirror image, and as I said before, she is 2 minutes older. And let's see, she had 3 kids. Let's see, I think she had my brother when she was like 18. And I think she had us at like 21, I want to say. Um, but you know, she passed away in 2010, October 7th of 2010. And um I blessed so we we lost our mom when we were like when Anna and I were like 18 or 19. And then shortly after, uh, well, 6 years after, we lost my dad September 12th, 2016. Um, and so Anna and I don't have any parents left, but my brother still has a dad. I'm doing good, blessed. Thanks for asking. And I have both my mom and my dad's um I have both my mom and my dad's um names tattooed on me. My mom's is on my left arm, and my dad's is on my right. Thank you, blessed. Um, and you know, I mean, it's been pretty hard, but I mean, I know she's watching over all 3 of us, and she's no longer in pain. And she is now a guardian angel. Her and my dad are guardian angels. now. And they would only want us three to be happy and successful. They wouldn't, they wouldn't, they wouldn't want us to be sad. So I'm, I'm trying to make the best of today. Oh, thank you, a boy with no face. But I just gotta remember it, my parents and stuff, they would they wouldn't want us to be sad. So I'm trying to basically um sometimes I still have um sometimes I have my moments that I miss them and I remember them, but you know it's um it's just it's a little bit tough. They say that, you know, once somebody passes on, that it gets easier as the years go by. But for me, I don't believe that's true. Um, but um, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mom. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mom. Happy birthday to you. There, I think she heard me that time. And sometimes lately I've been having dreams about her. And they've been good dreams. Um but when I wake up from them, I always wake up crying. And I don't like that. Um it's just, it's hard not having your parents to talk to get advice from, to hug, to do stuff with. It's I lost both my parents at a very young age. And so um thank you, a boy with no face. Um me and my sister didn't really know our dad until we were about 9 or 10. And then um I I thank you, DDT. I've been I lived with both my parents. um I lived with my dad when I was about 17 due to some legal issues I had with my sister. And um um then he had gained partial custody of me, and then he relinquished that when we started not getting along. And I ended up violating uh, the judge's orders, and I went back to live with my mom because my dad didn't want me living with him anymore due to us not getting along. And so, uh, but of course, uh, we didn't. I I shouldn't call the police on myself, but so I ended up going back to live with my mom after I got out of the psych unit that my dad put me in. You know, when I got out, I tried to go back to his vehicle, and he goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, I'm coming back home with you, aren't I?" He goes, "No, you're going back with your mom." I said, "Well, what about the order?" And because because right, DDT, because I was like, "Well, Dad, you know, what about the order?" And he said, "I don't care about the order. You're going back with your mom and sister." So I I got in the car with my mom and my sister, and on on the way home, I get this letter that states, "I, Larry Paul, the boy, relinquish the custody of my daughter, Rebecca Noel Darwin, and give full custody back to her mother, Amy Isadora Darwin." And I looked at that letter, and I ended up crying. I mean, I knew I was violating my order, but of course we didn't call the police on me because I would have went back to jail. So then for a while after that, we we didn't hear from my dad. He was actually supposed to meet us at McDonald's that day, and he had called my mom when we were on our way canceled. So thank you, boy with no face. Um, but you know, um, then I was already um in a psych ward when my mom passed. So I had to get permission to go to her funeral. And my doctor there had granted me the permission, although me and one of the staff at the facility got into it and got into a fight because she was saying it wasn't my mom that died. I was stealing my mom's clothes. My mom is my roommate because her name was Amy. And so this staff and I weren't getting along. And of course, my doctor was told about it. But once I explained my part of the story, he bumped my level back up and was I was able to go to my mom's funeral, which was in Chelsea. And of course, after that, so you know, uh, after my mom had died, uh, my dad had um been keeping contact with me and Anna. And sadly, before my dad passed, I still remember the last thing that he said to me before he shot himself. Um, and when he shot himself at the time, I was living with DDT, and I found out, and I was supposed to work that day, but I called off, and then when I got yeah. So, anyways, once I collected myself and um, no, she's not. I had to go take take medication, and once I got it together, I went up to where DDT worked at the time, told him, and the sad part about me having to tell him is that my dad was supposed to meet him. We had a date set and everything. And I think it was like a week or two before that meeting is when he did it. And you know, At first, even I didn't believe it, and neither did my sister. Um, we all thought he was just playing games with us, but he actually wasn't. And the last message I ever got from him was, "I love you, Becca." And I, of course, responded back, "I love you too, Dad." But I honestly didn't think that those were going to be our last words to each other, because he usually was good at responding right away. "Hi, Travis." Um, oh no, I'm just talking about my parents because today is my mom's 53rd birthday. And, you know, um, they're both deceased. And um, when I got on Facebook and found out about my dad, I at first uh, I didn't believe it, but then his oh, okay. Um, so Travis, I was talking about my parents, and because today would have been my mom's 53rd birthday. And uh, my mom and dad are both deceased. Um, and my mom died from an accidental overdose. That wasn't her fault. And my dad shot himself in the chest. Um, my mom passed October 7th of 2010. And then uh, 6 years later, on September 12th, 2016, my dad had shot himself in the chest. So I mainly decided to come live and in honor of my mom. Um, So, um, but it it turned out to be a stream about both my parents. Hi, Dave. Um, but um, I'm I'm trying, and I'm I'm trying not to trying not to break down. Um, but um, and me and my sister. My sister was named after my grandma, and I was named after my aunt. Okay. Um, but um, you know, Yes, I will open up my panel. Um, but um, you know, I'm probably gonna end this stream because I don't have very much to say. So, thank you guys for coming. I know Nate. Um, I was just about to end this stream, but I'll talk to you guys later. All right.